Hi everybody, this is Will Bowen with today's Jumpstart. Well, today I'm coming to you from Central Park in New York City. Every year on September 21st, which is the International World Day of Peace, I come to Central Park and spend the day just hanging out, contemplating peace. Believe it or not, yes, that's what I actually do. Now, I don't sit cross-legged in the middle of the park. I basically just watch the people who are coming in from all over the world. Specifically, I sit at Strawberry Field, which is a tear-shaped section of the park to honor John Lennon and his concept of peace. And there is, of course, a beautiful Italian mosaic in the middle with the word imagine on it. So that's the context. That's where I am, and I'm telling you that also so that you can be with me next year, any year. I'll be here. Mark your calendar, September 21st. But I want to do, I'm still getting used to this gimbal. It's like going away from me. I want to talk about, let me see if I can just get it to be still. Here we go. Today I want to talk about love does not dishonor others. I don't know about you, but that's been something I've struggled with in my life. There are some families that grow up where they feel very free to constantly insult and put the other people down in the family. And they say, oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My family was very big on, oh, I'm just kidding. What's the matter? You can't take a joke? It's not a joke. A joke has a punchline that's not at your expense. This is criticism. And so it dishonors us. What it means is that it lowers our opinion of ourselves in our own minds. Let me say that again. It lowers our opinion of ourselves in our own minds. And as Dale Carnegie said in How to Win Friends and Influence People, you never have the right to lower someone's opinion in their own mind. One of the things that's very important is that we not try and get the last word in an argument. That is the hardest thing, because what we don't realize is that's often not the last word. We think that we can go, oh yeah, dum 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 dum, then we type something and send it off, and we think, I told you. And then they come back with something even worse, and you're like, oh yeah! And all this does is upset you. The reason you don't want to dishonor others is that it actually lowers your energy in the process. You have to go into the basement instead of being in the rafters to dishonor another person. You have to get into a lower, mean state, which is not a good thing for you. Remember that all of the advice in 1 Corinthians 13 is not so much about how to treat other people, even though that's the outward context. It's more about how to feel good about yourself because you do treat others well. So, listen, today, make sure you don't dishonor others. It's amazing. I was with a parent the other day, and she was with her child, and she was teasing her child. But you could tell it wasn't funny. She was putting her down. She was saying things that you could tell actually, genuinely made this girl feel uncomfortable and unhappy. And what I noticed was that the child turned around and did the same thing. So if you don't like the way your children are speaking to you, really begin to clean up how you're speaking to them. And don't expect it to change immediately, but over time it will change. If you don't demand it, model it. Don't demand it, model it. Enjoy today, and we'll talk tomorrow. Bye-bye.